On a dusty road, hearts broken and eyes blinded by sorrow, 2 disciples walked away from Jerusalem. But what they didn't know was that they were about to encounter the greatest surprise of their lives. It was the 3rd day after Jesus had been crucified. Jerusalem was still in chaos. Whispers of resurrection, fear of Roman soldiers, and the grief of his followers filled the air. Among them was Cleopas, one of the disciples. Alongside another companion, he left Jerusalem and walked toward a small village called Emmaus, about 7 miles away. Their faces were downcast, their voices heavy with disappointment. They had hoped Jesus would redeem Israel. They had believed he was the one. But now, he was gone. As they spoke, a stranger drew near. He walked with them, step by step, asking, "What are you discussing as you walk along?" Cleopas, with sadness in his eyes, replied, "Are you the only one in Jerusalem who doesn't know what has happened these days? About Jesus of Nazareth, a prophet, mighty in word and deed. We hoped he was the Messiah. But our leaders condemned him to death. And though some women say his tomb is empty, we do not see him." The stranger listened, then began to explain the scriptures, from Moses to the prophets, showing how the Christ had to suffer before entering his glory. Their hearts burned within them as he spoke, but still they did not recognize him. When they reached Emmaus, the stranger seemed ready to continue, but Cleopas and his friend insisted, "Stay with us, for evening is near." So he entered their home. They sat at table. The stranger took bread, blessed it, broke it, and gave it to them. In that instant, their eyes were opened. They recognized him. It was Jesus. But just as suddenly, he vanished from their sight. Overcome with joy, Cleopas exclaimed, "Were not our hearts burning within us while he spoke to us on the road?" Without delay, they rushed back to Jerusalem, in the middle of the night, to tell the apostles, "The Lord is truly risen." Patronage woven into the story. Because of this sacred encounter, the Church remembers Saint Cleopas as more than just a disciple. He became the patron of travelers and pilgrims, for Christ himself walked with him on the road. He is the patron of innkeepers and hospitality workers, because he welcomed the stranger, not knowing it was the Lord, into his home at Emmaus. He is the patron of those struggling with doubt and despair, because his sorrow was turned into burning faith when Jesus revealed himself. And he is honored as a patron of Bible teachers and catechists, for he listened to the word explained and proclaimed the good news with fire in his heart. The journey of Saint Cleopas is the journey of every Christian. When hope seems lost, when doubts cloud our hearts, Christ still walks with us. And when we open our doors and share bread with him, he opens our eyes. This is the legacy of Saint Cleopas, a saint for travelers, for the sorrowful, for the hospitable, and for all who seek to know Christ in the scriptures and in the breaking of the bread. If this story of Saint Cleopas inspired you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video so more people can be reminded that Christ is always with us, even when we cannot see him.